So a customer of mine asked me an important question. It has to do with the rate cut, and his question is, why is the rate cut not impacting price positively in the market? Okay, why is the rate cut not impacting price in the market, both the FX market and the crypto market? So, oh, sorry about that. So we all know that the announcement was made on the 17th of September, okay? And the 17th was on a Wednesday. So um these things, okay, yes, the rate cut was by 25 basis points. People were expecting 50 basis points, and there is speculation that this 50 basis points will likely come later, before the end of the year. Okay, nobody knows that for a fact, but it's pure speculation. Okay, so but here is the thing. In my video, when I announced that there was rate cut and BNB hitting $1,000, I told you guys that this is not going to happen overnight. I don't know if you're gonna say the stage is set. So which means if something is announced on Wednesday and is implemented, let's say it's implemented that day, do you expect people to start rushing to borrow immediately and start dumping it in the stock market? No, no. You're not going to expect that. You don't even know the procedure or the process or how long it takes to even get a loan. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So these are the things you factor in. So that's why I say the stage is set for borrowing, for people to borrow and take risk, because it's now cheaper. Now, not as cheap as they want, because people are expecting 50 basis points, which means that the rate will be down drastically more than what it is right now. Okay, but what I expect people to do, what I expect will happen, this is my own opinion. First of all, we already have the first wave, which is the people that bought into the market, okay, ahead of the announcement. So those people are already positioned. So far, they've not taken out their money, so we see Bitcoin and some of the coins remaining stable within their price. Okay, so the next step we're going to see is the step that is going to lead to FOMO, which means the next set of funds that is likely going to come into the market. So likely going to expect that probably at the beginning of October, because when salary is paid and all these other things, so we're going to expect that. Then that is going to lead to FOMO, which is where people are now going to take risk, borrow, which is now going to lead to people rushing into the market. Okay, so but as usual, the time where it was the time when it was only retail that was playing the market, it was very predictable. But now it's no longer retail. So even though people are going to rush in and buy, we're going to expect some people to sell and take profit, because already some of those people have already bought in before the rate was announced. So the most important thing you as a person should do is this: use dollar cost average. Are you know what I'm saying? You can't control when the price is going to pump. Yes, they've cut rate, but you don't control when the rate is going to pump. So what you can control is how you position yourself. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So do you have a strategy to buy daily, weekly, monthly? Do you have such strategy? If you don't, then focus on what you can control, which is what you can do, which is your actions. And when you do that every day, when you do that daily, weekly, or monthly, when the market is going to boom, you are not caught unawares. So rather than focus on, okay, rate is cut, when is it going to blow up, where is the bull run, I will say you should focus on acquiring as much coin as you can at the prices they are right now, before the so-called bull run happens, or before the so-called pump happens. But remember, the bull run of then is no longer the same thing with now. So take that to heart and position yourself ahead of whatever is going to happen in the market.